Hello Capricorn, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your monthly reading for month of January 2020. Happy New Year to all of you, and thank you so much for your support by joining here, liking, sharing, subscribing, donating, everything that you do. Okay, so for this year, I have what I did, I kind of separated the major arcana from the entire deck of the tarot, and I'm gonna pull one card from the major arcana to see that where we are, because major arcana is kind of encompasses the whole cycle, which started from the Fool and end with the World's total 22 card, and we have multiple cycles in our life span. But whatever situation you are, I just want to see where you are in that cycle, and then we are gonna pull out more card from different tarot deck, and we're gonna see the nuances and the different layered structure of that situation. Okay, without any further delay, let's get into this. Capricorn. Capricorn 2020. There is like a major, huge, astrologically speaking, things are happening in the sign of Capricorn. So I would not be surprised if there is a major energy that's flocking to you right now, especially in the in the year of 2020. Okay, I'm gonna pick one. Let's see what we have. We have Emperor. Wow. So Emperor is, it's a very masculine energy. Emperor is like, okay, I'm gonna get it a little bit, then I'm gonna shuffle this, and then I'm gonna get more into this Emperor card. So Emperor card in the tarot deck, major arcana, is a number 4. It comes right after number 3, which is Empress. So Emperor is the person, is the energy who has kind of opened up their feminine side, who has kind of opened up to how to receive things, not just externally projecting in the world and just achieving, but when you put so much of work, when things do come back to you as a result or as a reward or as a comeback, in order to receive that, that's another set of quality. Emperor comes after Empress, so that means that this energy is very much aware the significance of receiving, significance of embodying feminine senses. But after an Emperor, because it's a very masculine energy, it thinks about how to build, which is, I'm not surprised that it came for your reading, that where you are, because so many things are happening in Capricorn right now that you may feel, and you may feel this is the time of the year, this is the year of your life where you really want to shift something, when you can then look back and say, yes, 2020 was a significant year for me. So you kind of want to remember this year by shifting your paradigm, by shifting your whole lifestyle. I feel like there is a major kind of determination in changing one's pattern is happening. And Emperor is very determined energy. Emperor knows what needs to be done in the real world to manifest or to make your dream come true. Dream doesn't have to be gigantic or grand narrative. It could be anything. Just changing yourself from within, it can be dream. That's a major dream to do. And I feel like with Emperor here, you are in a phase where you are determined. In the beginning of 2020, you will be having a lot of self-assured talk with yourself, where you feel that you are getting more and more confident to get things done the way you always wanted. the changes that you always wanted to make in your life, that kind of determination gonna come through as we enter in 2020. That's what I get from Emperor. Okay, Emperor is very determined, very stable. They doesn't rush. They doesn't. they don't. They do not rush, and like they are they are very strategic. Sometimes they can be very cold also, because they have their vision can sometimes go larger than life, and they can become cold to other people, even to themselves. So that's the another thing that you might need to take care of. But overall speaking, I feel like you are really kind of honing into this kind of energy of determination and making things happen, kind of, and letting yourself know what is necessary and what is not, what needs to go away, what needs to leave, and what needs to stay. That kind of clear cut, that kind of sure, that kind of determined decision that you are going to be making, especially starting from 2020, but throughout the world, throughout the year. And I'm noticing, in this card there is like these little motifs of goat with this horn, which is also your sign. Capricorn is like a mountain goat. Goat is all about this kind of stability, this kind of knowing that what is necessary. Because in order to, like, when you go for hike or mountain climbing, you cannot put your entire household in your backpack. Then it will be so heavy that you won't be able to climb an inch. So in order to really climb steadily and long, one needs to know what needs to carry and what need to leave alone, like left behind. So this energy, that's why I'm thinking, like, feeling like Emperor is like, you are in that energy. You are starting to get to understand that what is necessary in order for you to build some solid things for yourself, and what needs to be left behind. Is that's a very simple thing. You wanna come down to simple. It's like a frugality, it's like a simplicity. Like, what do I really need in order to do that? Do I really need that? It's like all about decluttering, or it's all about straightening up your priorities. It's all about focusing on your own ability to achieve something in the real world. Okay, all right, that's a long thing. Okay, let's get this mixed up so that we can and then I'm gonna shuffle and get more card. All right. Start getting the cards. Okay, let me take a sip of tea. Alright, okay. Let's see what else we have. What kind of energy is coming to Capricorn in the month of January? Emperor is also like, it's like a Aries card, which is a very fiery in ignition. But Emperor is also very earthy, very stable. So it has the passion which burns inside, but externally it achieves things very methodically and calculatively, which is a very nice combination for you, especially for this month. Oh wow, two major arcana back to back. Beautiful, beautiful. Death is all about, like I said, that you are starting something new. You are letting things go what did not serve you. Death is all about, it's a prolonged, sometimes turmoiled process. Death is all about letting a part of you go or die. Of course, not literally, but what I mean by that, that letting a image of self that you are too familiar with. Oh, I am like this. Oh, I won't do that. Oh, I do this. Oh, I like that. Oh, I don't like that. This like I become so definitive that you feel like this is, within that definition one can limit themselves. Death is all about breaking that knowledge of self and bringing another knowledge of self and replacing that old knowledge of self. Death is, that's why death can be a little excruciating kind of pain, excruciating kind of energy that one must go through in order to really embody here, in order to really deconstruct one structure and construct another structure in the place of the old. So death is all about that. I feel like with emperor and death is like really beautiful though, but look at this, like your crowning energy is emperor. Even though you are going through, you are gonna let something, it may be some kind of painful, maybe it could be this old project that you have been thinking, you have been doing, but you know that there is no life in it anymore. You maybe have been passionate about it a long time ago, but you know that it died down, there is no life in that. So you need to let that baggage go. Maybe you are in a relationship and you feel like, okay, there is no growth here, and accept that and let that go. Because remember, January 2020, starting with, you are starting to again climbing up your mountain. So more baggage more you put on your shoulder, it's not gonna let you climb. So you need to decide, you need to straighten your priorities, what's need to go away and what's needs to stay. That should be very clear cut and very, objective approach that you need to take. So death is actually good because look at this, within the death process you are coming out as an emperor. So it's like you see that a positive progression there. It's not like death is kind of pulling you down into some kind of dark hole that you cannot come out. It's not like that. Death is actually helping you and accelerating this process of self-discovery, accelerating this process of doing something for God's sake, for yourself, that you want to do, and really being strategizing about it and how to go about it. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Okay, I can tell it's a very nice energy I'm getting already. Two major arcana back to back. Beautiful. I told you in the beginning, because a lot of things are happening in Capricorn, so I will be not surprised if there is a lot of huge energies flocking to you. King of Pentacles. Look at this, your card, Capricorn, your card. Look at this goat right there behind it. It's like oh my god, it's a huge motive right there. Goat, death, like King of Pentacles. I feel like you are gonna be focusing on very much on your prosperity, on you. It's not selfish. 2020 gonna be all about what you truly value and how you can build it. It's very much groundwork, it's very much grassroots approach to build something. It's not about just talk in up in the mind and up in the hyper world or virtual world. It's about getting your hands dirty and getting things done on a very ground level. Starting from your house, starting from your room, how you can, like going from smaller scale to bigger scale, and you are prioritizing your prioritizing what you need in order to simple one line every morning. Maybe you need to remember, I need to climb the mountain today, I need to climb another 10 feet of the mountain today. What I need to get rid of so that I can feel light and I can climb. Simple. Everyday mantra. Simple. What I need to get rid of so that I can feel light, so that I can climb. I'm sorry, it just came to my mind. I'm hearing this. Like I really need to tell this that your focus is King of Pentacles. Your focus is Emperor. You are in an Emperor energy already. So please be thankful and just go for it. go for this ground up building. Okay. Yeah, Six of Swords. Six of Swords. You are moving away. Oh my God, you are on a roll, Capricorn. You are on a roll. You realize in 2020 that it's been a long haul. You have not done something significant. You have not, even though you have been thinking about it, even though you have been dreaming about it, wishing for it, but the groundwork is missing, and you are really going for it. You are really going for it, and you are going with your sense of home. You are not going like a very aggressively where you lose yourself in the race of achieving. You are not that kind of materialistic achieving goal kind of minded right now. You are going with your where you feel home, where you feel you belong. You are going for yourself, like betterment, building something for yourself, but at the same time not being ruthless, not like like goal oriented just because you have to prove something to others. This is very much kind of self culminating energy, that where you go away from any kind of hardship, where you go away from any kind of struggle that's holding you back, but at the same time you are very much nourishing. Like I said, Emperor comes under after Empress. Empress is all about feminine energy, nourishing one inside internal world, nourishing one's emotion and sensitivity. You are kind of nourishing those. You are not letting just a material progression take away your charm and fire from inside. You know what I'm trying to say? Yes, it's a very, very nice energy that you are embodying, Capricorn. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, I feel like with Six of Swords also, maybe there is a you might need to get away from some kind of people in your life that has been not been, yeah, they have been supportive and all that, but it's not really investing in your to your grow to you, for you to grow, like. So I feel like there will be that sense of leaving there, but you are not mourning. You are kind of, because Swords is all about mind, you are really understanding that it is not about just mourning over, oh, I'm leaving you, oh, you are leaving me, oh, this is dying, all this kind of. It's not a sentimental approach to that. You are really understanding that, okay, it had it course, and okay, right now shred that. It's a very kind of very understanding energy that I'm getting with Six of Swords, that you are letting something go with very gracefully and kind of very understanding way, not like glooming over it and not like being sentimental about it. You are understanding that, yes, that it has its course. So yeah. Okay, so many cards came. I'm not gonna take all. Look at this one. I'm not gonna take all. And okay, I'm gonna take this too. Whew. The Sun in reverse and the Chariot in reverse, two major arcana came out. And actually this is nice. This is nice. Chariot, it's all about, it's like number 7 in tarot deck, major arcana. Chariot is all about going after. It's a movement in the world of material. It's like, now it comes on after Empress, Emperor, Hierophant, Lovers. Like, okay, I know my inner world, I know my external world, I know how to build work within the institution, and within the format of the social parameter. I know, okay, now I know that I need to share all these things with someone. I need to let other people know, Lovers, and then, okay, now I'm gonna go. Chariot is like that. So Chariot is all about this kind of making, going after something, really moving something in the physical world. And it's reverse. I like this that it is reverse, because right now it's not about for you to just go for it. You are not, you are doing, you are building something. In order to go, that is movement. Right now you are not in the movement of, you are not in the chariot movement phase. Right now you are in the emperor phase, and emperor in number 4, chariot is number 7. So if you jump into chariot right now, you are gonna miss so many steps, and that's not Capricorn. Capricorn, what I said, like Capricorn with king of pentacles and death, you are building groundwork brick by brick. You are building yourself, you are building, you are reassuring, you are reclaiming your status quo, reclaiming your happiness, reclaiming your talent, all these things. You are doing that kind of groundwork. Right now you don't need chariot. Yes, it will happen once you understand, once you get once you declutter your environment, once you let go of all this baggage that you have been carrying, which is slowing you down. Once you get your, this is the process of decluttering yourself and making yourself make lighter, feel lighter. Once you feel light, then the movement gonna come, but right now you're not there, and that's good. That's very good that you are not there. Otherwise it will be, it's like jumping ahead of yourself, and it's only gonna take you back. It's not gonna proceed you further, because you miss some steps. Right now you need to do these steps in order to actually moving forward completely, where you feel like, okay, I am completely free and light. That kind of lightness gonna be coming after you do this groundwork, and this is very necessary right now, because this gonna give you self-confidence. This gonna give you the belief that you can do. Otherwise, it's gonna be okay. Otherwise it's gonna feel like, oh, I'm so lucky, something very big, gigantic thing just happened to me. But when you do your work, you don't feel lucky, you feel deserving. That's the difference. And I feel like you wanna feel deserved, rather than just giving things to you out of luck or some kind of I don't know, some kind of compassionate gesture. I feel like you wanna deserve things, whatever you get, and that's really nice. And the sun in reverse, like, means that there is not all the things are clear to you. Maybe in this process you may not know immediately what needs to go away and what is to stay. You may not know immediately what is your top priority in 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and how to stick to it, because you are in the process. So it will take time for you to really get that kind of external clarity completely clear, when you know, okay, I need to do this, I need to, that kind of black and white objective that I talked in the beginning. I feel like that's gonna come with the process and with the time, but they're here. You are gonna move, like, you are gonna feel this light, you are gonna feel like you are back in your game, you are gonna feel like that everything is clear, nothing is cluttered anymore. You are gonna feel like that because it's here. Major arcana, they're here, it's gonna happen. But in order for that to happen, right now you need to focus on the emperor energy. Right now you need to focus on what needs to stay and what needs to go, and how you can come to that decision everyday basis. So it's like make life simple. Make life simple. What needs to happen and what needs to go. Sometimes you will get, in order to make that decision, it can create a little bit of confusion, because the sun in reverse is not completely clear to you right now. But going through this process is gonna be clearer as you go through this process. And then the simple gesture of action, okay, this I need to go, let it go, this I need to keep and work on it. And the way you are going to do it, you are going to use your brain, not sentiment. Use your brain, use your mind to know, okay, this had run its course, time for it to go. Very kind of objective decision, not really get into the emotional part of it, but your emotion and integrity and intuition inside is like intact. Okay, all right. This is you can see this is a major reading, like, I know maybe some of you can think, oh my god, it's too much, too many, but it's a major reading. It's not just very light reading, oh, this is coming, that is coming, this is happening, he is leaving, she is going, not like that kind of light energy. It's a very huge energy that you are embodying. Okay, all right, I'm gonna get more cards to see. have 4 major arcana out of 6 cards. You understand? Okay. 3 of Cups. This sense of joy, this sense of lightness, like, see, people are just floating. Sense of joy come from this emotion, but it's not like totally emotional, sentimental emotion. It's more of a understanding emotion. You know, I feel like you are gonna, even though there is a major thing is happening, but with, like I said, with 6 of Swords, I also get that same kind of energy. You are not glooming over letting it go. You are kind of rejoicing that you're finally understanding what needs to stay and what needs to go for you to really climb the mountain and see the view. That's all you want. You want happiness. You want this. You want to see the view. You want to experience life in your way. And I feel like with 3 of Cups, you know, like similar kind of lightness energy, even though all these major things you are making happen, but there is a certain kind of playfulness there, certain kind of light understanding there. Okay. So what else we get? Yeah, I also feel like this period of time, maybe you will be close to your family, maybe you are reconnecting with your friends, but I don't get much of romantic feelings here. I feel like you are more focused on your, you know, like yourself this month. It's like all about you, you know, you want to make King and Queen of Pentacles together. Okay, like the moment I said that I'm not getting a lot of romantic relationship vibe, but I feel like in the process there is a possibility that you may attract a similar kind of, similar mind, similar interest kind of person who also value their own stability, they who also value how to stand for their own own worth. Hold on, I need to change the battery, okay? I'll be back. Yeah, I feel like with Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles right next to each other, like you know, I feel like not next to each other, but you know, like vertically. I feel like there will be, but that's not the focus though for you, but I feel like there is a possibility of someone really seeing that what you are becoming, and then you are going to attract that similar kind of personality, similar kind of person who has the similar sets of values, who understand what it takes to build, who understand this ground up approach. Okay, but I feel like this is something just a sideline for now. You are more focused on your you know, like your this year, especially in January, starting from January, how to understanding what needs to stay and what needs to go. That's your major focus. Okay, I'm gonna get a card. Let's see what else. We got 9 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like that 9 of Cups in reverse is here. Nine of Cups is like when you feel like you have enough, when you feel like you have enough on your own, and then you think about, okay, what is next? Because after 9 it's 10, which is like a more inclusion energy. When you include others, it's not about just you, it's more than you go beyond you. That is 10 of Cups. But in order to go to 10 of Cups, one has to feel fulfilled within first, that they feel like, okay, I have enough for myself, now I'm ready to share. That is. But with 9 of Cups reverse, I feel like you, like I said from the beginning, you are not in the position to give right now. You are because you are building for yourself. First you build yourself, and then you can give. So 9 of Cups in reverse, you are really thinking about, you're not thinking about 10 of Cups, you're thinking about how to fill these cups on your own. What I can do where I feel content within myself, that I don't need external validation, I don't need external judgment, I don't need external support, and I don't seek external companionship all the time in order to feel good about myself. What I can do to feel all this cup by myself, so that I can feel the self-worth and self-value. And that is that is another way of saying that prioritizing what needs to go and what needs to stay. That's the mantra of this reading. Because sometimes unwanted things cloud our mind and emotions so much, then we forget that who we are and what kind of beautiful things that we can bring to the world. Our value get kind of muddy when we have too many unwanted things surrounding you. Okay, let's get one card. This is nice. This is really, really nice, that reading that we are having here. Okay, let's see. I'm kind of interested in this Queen of Pentacles. What is this Queen of Pentacles? Who is this? Page of Wands. Capricorn. This is a plot twist. I'm getting a little passionate. Maybe somebody that you don't know. I don't know. There is like a cryptic message I'm getting. I feel like the somebody really wants build something with you. But I don't think you know about them. I don't think you are very aware, but they're in your vicinity. In your vicinity is like they maybe they are in distant relative. I don't know, like a friends or acquaintance. I don't know, co-worker. It could be anybody or stranger. I don't know, but somebody in your environment that really kind of want some kind of long term with you. And they are kind of very playful. Yeah, it's a side energy, but just a heads up. Maybe once you go through this process, maybe you are gonna get close to someone. If you're not already, you are gonna may start a kind of nice relationship, which it's gonna start a little casual way, but the intention of this casual, whatever you are going to have, you two actually building something together, because they are Queen of Pentacles, you are King of Pentacles. Anyway, that's just a side energy. Alright, I'm gonna get few more cards for this Wild and Dawn Tarot, and then we're gonna call it a day. What else we can get for Capricorn? I feel like with death, you have gone through like last few years or few months maybe have been hell for you, like really problematic and troublesome, and maybe not people know about it, but inside you really felt low. It's like you are coming out. It's like hell and back, kind of. But you're coming out with so much positivity. Okay. We got 9 of Wands and 6 of Wands. Yes. 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 Oh my God. Like what I said, that you just came out from 9 of Wands. It's a lot of work. It felt like that you are like climbing the stairs to, I don't know, heaven or Babylon, I don't know. It felt like never ending kind of process of war, like burdensome. It felt like you are not climbing mountain because there is so much you are carrying. It felt 9 of Wands. It's like it felt so heavy. It felt like that you can fall through this crack anytime. It felt like this bridge is so fragile because your weight is so heavy, because you are carrying so much that it can just fall. You're just gonna, and you are gonna disappear in abyss. It felt like that kind of uncertain energy. But what followed by is 6 of Wands, which is all about victory, going through this major, like the darkness to see the rainbow. You see that? It's like rainbow comes after the clouds. I really feel like that you are gonna be feeling so good in the starting in January, because you are starting to do groundwork for yourself for once in a while, like for a change. Sorry, not once in a while, for a change. You are starting to do groundwork for yourself. You are prioritizing that, yes, I like to climb mountain and I would like to see the scenery from top of the mountain. In order to do that, I need to prioritize what needs to stay and what needs to go. This is the fundamental thing that you are finally understanding and actually working and executing it. So I feel like is gonna be all your energy. This Queen of Wands, right? It's like a sidebar kind of things, but mostly you're focusing on yourself, and like it's a kind of, you're gonna feel like a victorious. You're gonna feel like, oh, I'm feeling nice. I know that sun is there. I know that Chariot gonna there. I know that I'm gonna feel that light again. I know that I'm gonna have that clarity again, because I started doing the work and I'm started taking the steps towards it. Alright, Capricorn, this is a beautiful reading. I don't know how to name this. This is like so much going on. And sometimes, this is the hard thing on YouTube. Sometimes I feel like the readings are so beautiful and meaningful to me, but sometimes because of there are so many readings out there, and it's very hard that which readings, I don't know. It just, sometimes I feel like that maybe it's not reaching out to, but maybe that's my overthinking. I feel like it meant to reach out to somebody, they will hear no matter what. Yeah, I sometimes overthink. Alright, okay, Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you so much for being here with me and sharing this space. And I hope all the best with your new endeavor, and all the courage and all the strength that you need. And I will see you next time, okay? Take care. Bye bye.